Just in 5 minutes, I'll try to change your life forever with Iron Club. So for example, this is Close Club. Why? Because you've been stuck for years, right? You've been stuck for years in the same place, not enough money, not enough status, no sense of progress, like no nothing, you know? I was in pain for several years. I mean, I didn't have enough, you know, I didn't have enough network. I didn't have enough people who surround me and can push me towards something. I had a business in the past when I was 21 years of age. I'm from mountains, you know, and one of the biggest problems in the mountains, I didn't have enough environment. And it was really hard to go from that place to a position when I was 21, I built a business with my business partner in Kiev. And in a year, we were breaking records. I needed to to know how to create a system, finances, you know, leadership, etc. It was e-commerce because of the certain situations in my life and because of the war, because it's Ukraine, you know, and probably because I've got an injury, my neck, it was hurt so bad. And I had many addictions in my life, you know, sugary addiction, gaming addiction. I wanted to replace that with something else. But, you know, to control, to discipline my spirit, to discipline my behavior, to discipline myself as a person, it was so hard. Sometimes I thought this is not even possible mission to go, you know? And because I was talking to a lot of people all around the globe, I was talking to people in Ukraine, and I was going to notes and writing everything I see, self-analyzing so much, going into my thoughts so much. I'll show you. So for example, I watched a Fight Club and I really like the idea, I like the movie, but I know it's too harsh, you know. For example, I'll try to do that here in Ukraine to make an offline club, private club, and closed club. And at the same time, it will be good to create a community that it's not about bullshit talking, that it's not about so many information, but action is the main thing. This is the key, because somebody just grabbed 100 books about self-development, and the best, the number one, you know, number one role of everything, all the self-help books, it's actions. When you do actions, when you do activity, when you're consistent, you know, when you're consistent, consistency is the key. There's a One Piece. If you ever watched One Piece, because I didn't watch it, sorry for my language, but I didn't watch it. But I know about King's Will. It's, for example, a character that don't have a superpowers, didn't eat a fruit. So, for example, the concept we have with ships, you know, we have captains, and they all wanted to get one reward, you know, like a One Piece. And all the captains, all the commands and teams, they wanted to get the same goal. But there are certain characters who didn't eat a fruit, who didn't have any superpowers, but they have a King's Will. And I just realized the King's Will, it will be a good thing for real life. So for example, when you're disciplined, right? When you have a protocol, when you have a daily non-negotiables, when you have a daily, for example, daily goal, daily system that will help you to get to your goals, right? And in Iron Club, that's super simple. You don't need to pick everything. You, for example, need to choose for example, how much money you make per day and try to make more money. Or for example, you have a certain addictions and you try to break free from that addiction, or became a better version of yourself. And I was thinking all of my life about all of these things. I was and for example, when I was living in the mountains, so I was living in a village for 300 people. For example, so many people in my life, they say, oh, this is impossible to break free from alcohol, drugs, you know, from something else, like phone addiction or something. It's this is crazy, because they were trying so hard and I was trying so hard to get an information and understand why I have ADHD, or why I cannot give myself a command and do this, because the simple one action. And thank you guys for watching. Click the links down below. I have an Instagram, and I'm posted there every single day, and Iron Club link down below. So love you and have a nice day.